Hi, I'm Shreya, and this is my topic. As you can see here, it's love. Now, before you roll your eyes and I don't know, scoff at the fact that my topic is love, I I just wanted to let you know that yes, I do recognize it, and it's like it's really a severe cliche, and that's why I picked this topic. I wanted to kind of redraw like our definition of what we know to be love. So here, let me give you one example. These are a few scenes from, well, movies, like really popular ones, and TV shows. And if I asked you to point out which one you would really define as true love, which one would it be? It would most likely be this one from The Wow. Because, like, I don't blame you. I love Rachel McAdams and Channing Tatum. They make such a beautiful couple, and, like, that's what the distortion really is. And I did ask a couple people, and that is what true love is to everybody, because that's what we see in movies. And now bringing me to this, Hollywood has convinced us that love is unconditional and it is the path to happiness, which isn't wrong, but the way that it's portrayed is unidimensional. And we've been sold this idea of love at first sight being the most special kind of love. And well, this is more or less the definition of lust. So movies show you like the whole idea of love until the credits roll, but nobody really knows what happens after. And this is probably because love does not have one single definition and it doesn't have one single function. It's not about just like it being right, and it's also based off more than just a superficial attraction between two beautiful people in the movies, like Channing Tatum and Rachel McAdams. I just love that movie. It's so good. And well, yeah, evidently I grew up watching a lot of these rom-coms and like really like beautiful romantic movies, and all I ever understood is the idea of love. And what I mean, you do think like, okay, love, like I love my dog, I love my family, like all of that, but then true love for me was, oh my gosh, like I will find my Mr. Right or Mrs. Right or whatever. And the joining of like these two beautiful people, like that was like my fairy tale happily ever after idea. And so when I started taking like a couple of philosophy classes, I started questioning like different origins of and meanings of like these really common words that we have. And then I thought about love being something to deconstruct, because I never really, like, every time I thought of true love, once again I thought about movies. And so I kind of did my research, and I stumbled upon like Plato's Symposium, which is basically this kind of like meeting that Plato had, and it was different philosophers who kind of defined love. And that's what I kind of wanted to base my thesis off of. And my thesis, I just want to analyze Plato's Symposium and break down the reasons of falling in love and distortions we don't usually catch on to. So Plato's Symposium divided love into 7 different categories. So natural affection, love is friendship, sexual neurotica, unconditional divine love, flirting, committed married love, and self-love. And so basically, the idea of love is hypercognized. We talk about it all the time when we're in love, when we're looking for love, when we're hurt, when we've lost love. And so little do we notice that what we talk about is revealing or insightful. So the truth of the matter is that love, most times romantic love, only exists because we talk about it so much. And the central idea of what I want to kind of base my thesis off is that, would anyone ever fall in love if they never heard the word? Yep. And so I have a couple questions that I also do want to kind of touch base on while doing my research, and that is, does love have a definition? How has love changed or been defined through different generations? How far does something go to constitute love? What is the difference between loyalty and love? Can the meaning of love be portrayed through one medium? Can we change the connotation of happily ever after? And this is my favorite one, actually. And how loosely do we throw around the word love? Like, you just go, I love this coffee, or I love chocolate, or I love you even. And I just wanted to really analyze like how much we kind of know something and the definition, because we can't really define anything unless we know its origin. That's something I learned after a while. Philosophy is really great. So my first experiment would be a book, and it would have extracts from various sources, such as classic novels, new age rom-coms, newspaper, magazine articles. And I kind of want it to be like this new age Plato Symposium, which has like different definitions without it stating that it's really love, but makes you feel the same way, almost like it evokes like this emotional response to it. And it would be targeted to like millennials and Gen Z. And well, it's just like a subtle characterization of the seven types of love to make people really think about like and question the idea of true love. And experiment number two would be like an archive of scenes and clippings from movies to form like a narrative or like my own kind of movie story timeline in a way of like how the definition of love is changed like so subtly and how like we don't recognize the other parts of it. So it kind of builds on this like one story. And it would be a video. And basically it just made it's like another subtle characterization, sorry, on the seven types of love to make people open their minds to redefine the social construct of true love. And yes, I am very passionate about this, and yeah, I'm really looking forward to getting this together. And well, thank you so much for your time. Oh, my next steps, that is. So I will be reading more. I will plan my narrative, and I will be collecting articles to go about this. And well, yeah, hopefully, like it falls in place, and I learn a lot more than I know now. And well, yeah, thank you so much for listening. Okay, oops, let's stop this. No, no.